Hey everybody, how's it going? Superfiend here, and welcome back to the Skarsnik campaign. We are going to fight another defensive siege battle at Zarexville. We got some night goblins, mostly night goblins, attacking our garrison, which is also a bunch of goblins. And so let's do this. We should be able to hold them off, no problem. We've fought rebellions here that had more orc units and come out okay. So I think we'll be fine just getting the goblins on the walls and destroying as many of their towers as we can. And so I'm not sure which side, since they have mostly night goblins, I'm not sure which side is going to be more heavily deployed with goblins. So let's see here. Get all our goblins off the walls and pick our archers. I'm not sure where the spiders and the wolf riders are going to be more useful, or the trolls, same with the trolls. So we'll put them all in the back here. And I don't want to deploy our regular goblins here on the wall because that war machine will be able to hit them. But I think if we take these two goblin units, goblin archer units, and these two units, they should be able to man these towers, and we'll be able to knock down a few of the siege equipments. And then, let's see, well, we'll just take two groups of goblins. Let's see, we'll do this group. Let's see. I don't want them to get hit by the war machine, so maybe I'll just set them down here. And then these guys, and these guys will go down here. And let's see, I guess we'll put these guys back over here. And then we'll do, well, not our general, but we'll do the regular night goblin units up here. And so these towers will be manned. And we might get more pressure with their units on this side. And so we'll just man this tower and hope that more of these missile and cavalry units kind of come over in front of here. Alright, I think this is how we're going to deploy this one. And away we go. We're going to get both towers to fire on that one in the middle, because it will move out of their firing arc faster. And if we can destroy the middle towers, then our towers will be able to destroy the siege towers that are directly in front. So their their cavalry units are deciding to come this way, and I think we'll just let these towers fire on whatever they want, because these are all fast-moving units, so we're not going to cause a lot of casualties there. And let's see, okay, so now we can fire on the siege towers that are directly in front of our towers. And since they're bringing more cavalry units this way, I think we're going to want to go ahead and bring both units of trolls down here. And spiders. Because these guys are going to break the gate here. And do they have cavalry over here? They do not. Okay, and we're not taking any fire from their war machine, if you look here. We're not taking any fire from anything, it looks like. Okay, are these guys going to make it? They are, so let's come off the wall. And we'll bring these guys up. And it looks like this one's going to make it too, so we'll come off the wall. And we'll get on there with our goblins. Now over here they've docked the wall. We'll bring it down this way. Let's go ahead and bring these guys off the wall. And we'll bring these guys off the wall now, and that'll leave their general up there by himself. And when he comes down, he'll get swarmed. And let's go ahead and bring these guys off. And let's get these guys up. And these guys here. Okay. Okay, now we'll charge into the spider riders. Get these goblins up there, these goblins here, and we'll just set these guys back. They'll be able to fire. Alright, so he came down. And let's get our other unit of spiders on him. Okay, and these guys are going to break. These archers didn't get down. Come on now. We'll try to get these guys off the wall here. Alright. We've almost destroyed their spider riders. Are these are night goblins? Where's their orc boys that were over here on this side? That was maybe them that just ran off the map. Yeah, it looks like we're taking casualties. These guys are going to run. Okay, so let's get back here with our archers. Get these guys here. And this guy's just getting swarmed. Let's see. We'll get out of here with our general. And I guess we'll come out and tackle these spider riders now. And actually be in our best interest to get all the goblins here off the walls, because these archers are going to do a lot of firing on these units. Come on now. So we get the trolls out, and let's get our wolf riders. We'll send them on their wolf rider archers. Okay, these are Savage Orc Arrow Boys. Those guys are broken. Okay, see, so now these goblins here, they're just gonna massacre everything that's on the walls. These guys should be able to hold them okay. We'll run down these Orc Boys. And these guys are doing their part out here. Okay, let's bring our trolls and these spiders back in here. I think we want to get the trolls on our general on the Savage Orc Arrow Boys. These guys also. Okay, and we'll get our night goblins on their night goblins there. And what are these? Where are the trolls going? Okay, let's get back inside here. So those trolls just completely wrecked those wolf archers. Okay, their general's fleeing. They're all going to start fleeing. So that was pretty easy. And then we're going to finish. We're going to be back at the beginning of our turn, which, if you remember, you've been watching the series, we are going to be bankrupt. We're going to be suffering attrition, but we did that on purpose because we are going to be able to take, I think, 3 dwarf territories. Okay, so let's see how bad the attrition is. Okay, so all of our armies got drained a fair amount. Not our was, interestingly enough. Yeah. Well, that's okay. We did this on purpose. This was a strategic choice. Let's see. Skarsnik is strong enough to take the Bitterstone Mines. So we'll just come down here and take that with him. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to occupy. This guy can't, or Warzag can't move far enough to come get Grunty Mingle. So we're just going to have to leave that one be. And we can move far enough here with this guy to take Dringo Arakas. It doesn't really have much of a garrison, so let's go ahead and take it. Okay. And this one we're going to go ahead, we're going to loot and occupy, because that'll help us with our money, so we won't be bankrupt on the next turn. And what do we got here? So all these guys are going to replenish. Grimgore is going to replenish. Let's go ahead and bring these guys out, and we'll let them replenish. And we own all the territory here. And we just don't have enough movement. Let's see, Misty Mountains has got a good garrison, but they're suffering attrition. We don't have enough movement to get over here and take Spite Peak. If we did, we'd go take it. But we were able to get a hold of 1, 2, 3 settlements. And now we're going to declare peace. We're going to try to get peace with the Dwarves. And then we won't have to worry about the Dwarves anymore in our territory. And the other thing is they're going to pay us for this. Should be able to get the full amount possible. No, now it's low. Let's see. A couple turns ago, they would have paid us more. Let's see if we can get 4,000. Okay. So now we're sitting at 10,000. And let's see. We're not going to be able to get peace with the top knots. We're going to have to go kill them. And we're going to have to fight with the border princes again soon. So now that we've done that, and we're going to be able to take, let's see. I think we're going to take Warzag. And we're going to move him halfway and put him into a raiding stance. So that he should replenish a little bit more. I think all the armies will replenish over the next turn. And we're going to be able to take this army here with this guy. And let's see, let's go ahead and get troglodytes. And he's going to be able to come down here and take care of these guys at the Misty Mountains. And I really don't think these guys are going to come out of here and take anything. So actually, instead of sitting here with these guys, I think we're going to do Force March. And we're going to come down here. We're going to do it with Grimgore too. And can we give Grimgore, what is this, missile resistance? Do we have a potion of healing that we can give him? Who's got this? Azag? No, I'm just going to leave him like that. And so what we're going to do, and what about this? Physical resistance, good. So on the next turn, because that's really all of our movement. We still have Azag. I'm going to go see what he can do. But on our next turn, we're going to be able to fight a battle here, and we're going to get the money from that. We're going to be able to fight a battle over here, so we're going to get money from that. And I think we want to take this guy and scout the top knots and see what they're doing. Okay, so we're going to be able to come down here and get Galbaraz. We're going to be able to get the Southern Badlands. And we're going to be able to take care of these guys over here, I think. Yeah, I think we will. And I think what we'll do is we'll probably let these guys fight the siege here, and then we'll come in as reinforcements with these guys. So maybe we'll take these guys and come get Death Gorge first. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out. And we may have to disband an army, although I don't know which one. Now, we can come over here and we can get Carrick Izor. Not yet. Let's see. Okay, I think we're going to move Azag halfway. His Wa's going to come with him, and we'll just go into a raiding stance. We're going to get a little extra money out of that. And we're not going to spend any more money. And what we're going to do now, since we have peace with the Dwarves, is we're going to spend the next several turns taking care of the top knots and getting these provinces under control. We are going to have the Badlands. That's the plan. We got a rebellion up here. And we got the towers are being built. So is it going to finish? It is. I think it should finish. And it's tempting to spend the money for the walls in these two buildings. But if we just made peace with the Dwarves, we got 10 turns. So around turn 130, 129, we might find ourselves at war with them again. And really what we need to do now is we need to get rid of any armies we don't need, build up any provinces we can. Let's look at our armies, and let's just see which ones are the most expensive. So Skarsnik is 2,400. Warzag is almost 5,000. So if there's one army that we could really save money with, it's Warzag. Let's see. This is our big boss. Okay, Azag is 3,000. Those are big bosses. And who's this? This other war boss is 24. Grimgor's 300. So really it's Wurzag's army that's really hurting us. We're paying 280 per turn upkeep on these Savage Orcs. Almost 200 on the big ends. He doesn't have a Wa, so I'm kind of tempted to kind of let Wurzag go. Maybe just keep him in a settlement as a, you know, kind of a public order person. But that's something more for the next turn. And let's go ahead, let's repair this. And we'll do growth and obedience. Which settlements do we have the whole settlement of? Let's just make sure that they all have one of those little edicts, provincial orders. All right. Next turn. So I think we're going to let go of Wurzag's army pretty quick here. We can't get rid of Wurzag. We'd have to suicide him. But we can disband his units. And then we'd have plus 1,000 per turn in income. And that would help us. We also need to come get Barak Var. Need to come get that back. Alright. So there's the siege there. And did those guys siege? Zarek-Zil, they did. They sieged it. So let's go look at that real quick. Let's see if we managed to get the ditches. Nope. We didn't get the ditches. So we got to come up here with an army. Bummer. And let's look at this guy. Okay, I think we can... We'll go ahead, we'll auto-resolve this. We'll take the money. And let's see. We want to use Wurzag or Skarsnik to start this battle. He's still got it's hard to get rid of Wurzag because he keeps getting Was. He's just got so much fightiness typically. Alright, now can Skarsnik get all the way over here? He can get pretty close. Alright. I think we're going to do the attack with Skarsnik. Okay, fight this battle. Okay, we got Black Orcs, we got Biggins, they got Boar Chariots, Orc Chariots. We're gonna fight this. Let's see. Banner of Eternal Flame. Let's... This is kind of silly because in tabletop, trolls are hurt by flames, but let's put it on the trolls. Alright. And of course, Wurzag has some really nice magic items, and he's got some good spell buffs. But the bad thing about Wurzag is you can't use him to buff goblin units. Alright, so who's who? Crooked Moon. We don't know which one's Wurzag and which one's the garrison. So let's see. Our spider's kind of hurt. Okay, we'll do this. Put the night goblins on the side here. Nasty skulkers here. We'll go ahead and deploy. Start deployment. Almost forgot Skarsnik. That would have been a mistake. And we'll get Skarsnik. We'll put him right here in the front. Okay. So that looks like Wurzag. Okay, we'll get these guys back over here. I'm not going to give those guys over there any movement orders yet. Let's see. Boar Boys. Boar Boys. And it doesn't look like we got his trolls. Okay. So let's just kind of bring these guys up. And it doesn't look like we got the war machines either. It looks like they're kind of setting up defensively. So maybe what we want to do is we'll create a control group there, and we'll move Skarsnik up this way. And let's see. Yeah, we'll just bring everything of Warzag's over this way. Okay, and let's see, our little... Where'd that goblin go? Okay. Goblin, 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 night goblin. Let's get all these guys here like this. Our cavalry out of here. And let's fire on the forest goblin spider riders. And we'll set these guys in the back. And we got some spears. Alright, this is going to be interesting with Warzag. Okay, these guys got to hurry up and get there. And Skarsnik. Alright, Warzag, and this is Here We Go. Actually, let's go hit these guys over there. Okay, and all these guys. So all the black orcs and everything kind of went off this way, and then we went back this way. So now we're getting hit in the back with in that regiment of renown. That's kind of okay. I'm not so worried about that. Let's freeze one of the black orc units in place. Get a foot of gork on them. And we're going to go ahead and drop the Helm of Discord there. Alright. And we are going to win this, no problem. Let's go ahead and buff these guys here. These are who? These are Savage Orcs. Biggins. We'll go ahead and get a nice stinky breath on these guys. There we go. Didn't really do much. And now we'll turn our attention back to these guys. We're going to run the squigs. Let's see, squigs. I'm going to get the squigs out back. Okay, we didn't really get to micromanage a whole lot of stuff here because we just outnumber them so much. Charge in. There we go. Get the squigs on the black orcs. We gotta bring our missile units back. Or our cavalry units. And there we go. They're all running. We don't need to bother chasing everything down. And let's see. We lost 100 from Warzag's. He's only got 900 in his army. Because all of his units are just like kind of small units. He's got the cavalry, the rock lobbers. He just doesn't have a high unit count in his army. And he's going to get a wasp, so it's like, I want to keep him. I want to keep him. Let's see. We're going to do the replenishment. Let's see. Maybe we will keep Warzag around. Maybe we'll keep him around after all. And let's head down here. We want to get Galbaraz quickly. And our public order here is 6. And let's see. These guys are suffering attrition. I wonder why. Let's just see what our garrison looks like. Well, we're gonna wait and let them kind of siege us out a little bit longer. How many turns do we got? 5 turns. So we probably got 3 turns. So I think what we'll do. We're going to underground move over here into the dwarf territory, and then we'll just start raiding. So we'll be able to get some money with this guy. And it'll keep his fightiness up so he doesn't lose his wah. And these guys here. Okay, so what do they got? They got a bunch of orc boys. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to creep over. We're going to go into a raiding stance here. Not going to get very much from it. But what we want is we want the replenishment. We want the unit replenishment right here. Because we want to have full strength when we go and fight those guys. And then this, we got a few turns before that's in trouble. Okay. And let's see. And we did move Azag already. We did. He's raiding there. So we're doing okay. We're going to get some money. And let's see. Skarsnik. Go ahead and give him weapon strength and weapon strength. Alright. So who is that? The Von Karsteins just lost the full stack. They have a lot of territory, but they don't look very strong militarily. I just don't see a lot of units of theirs over there. Alright. Let's see, we'll do nothing. Imminent rebellions. Rebellion. We got some rebellions. And if we don't have them this turn, we'll have them next turn. Oh, we can't do that anymore. What am I thinking? Alright. Okay, we're going to come over here. We're going to go into a raiding camp. We're going to go ahead and take Grimhold back. Yeah, These guys haven't repopulated this yet. They got a bunch of stacks over here. Yeah, I don't know what to do with Azag right now. We're probably gonna have to bring him over here to fight off this rebellion. We can get some money with him over here. But I just don't see any huge sources of income unless we declare war with the border princes. And really the only thing that's within reach right now is Vorak. And as soon as we declare war, these guys are going to come in here and just, you know, give us hell up here. So I really don't want to do that right now. Just got to get our rebellions under control. Alright, let's go ahead. Get into a raiding stance here. Actually, what we'll do on the next turn is we'll just move up with these guys and have the Wa attack them. And they're suffering a lot of attrition. I'm really not sure why. They must be doing something wrong with their settlements. Alright. Let's go ahead. We will encircle. And we'll come up with Grimgor. And then the wall will come up and we'll attack them on the next turn. And then right here, we are just one turn away from getting this, which is good. Who got the Wa? Warzag's Wa. Right, okay. How far can Skarsnik move? Up to here. And we'll move all the way up with Warzag. Okay. And that's pretty much all the movement that I want to do right now. Okay. So the top knots have another army. And that one, they got a lot of armies. Okay. That could be difficult. Okay, so here's where one of our rebellions popped up. So we'll go ahead and we'll just auto-resolve. It's not really worth fighting that. I don't think our goblin garrison's going to hold them off. Okay, we will fight this one. And this will probably be the last thing we do this episode. So it's a bunch of night goblins. They have a unit of savage orcs. And you got night goblin archers, 1 artillery piece. And we're just going to kind of do what we have been doing with these. Let's get all of our missile units off the walls. And let's see, these guys got skirmish mode now. Okay. Alright, we're going to put our cavalry in the back because I'm not exactly sure where we're going to send them out. And I think we're going to put night goblins, night goblins, night goblins, and then we'll do night goblins, night goblins, night goblins. We'll put regular goblins in front by the door, but on this side, and regular goblins on this side. And let's see. This time I think I'm going to put the night goblin archers up here. And as these units move past, the night goblin archers will hit them with missile fire. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put the regular archers, so I'll just set them there for now. And then we get these other night goblin units, and we'll just set them in here because the AI won't be able to see them. All right. And we'll fire on the middle siege tower first, on both sides. And so that one will go down first. And then we'll kill the other ones, if we can. Okay, our hidden units are revealed. So we're going to be doing lots of missile fire on these little guys right here. Come on, fire your bows. There we go. So these guys are going to get shot off the map. And there goes one siege equipment. Now let's see if we can get the other ones. Alright. These guys look like they're coming for the gate. Do they have melee cavalry over here? They don't. It's a unit of goblins. Okay, now they're going for the gate. And it doesn't look like we're going to get these down. So maybe next time we're in this scenario, I'll just have the tower each tower fire on its own, and maybe we'll get 2 towers down instead of just 1 out of 3, because 1 out of 3 just doesn't seem to be doing it. Okay, let's move these guys up, and they should be able to fire over the wall onto the archers. And actually, let's get our melee spiders down here. I don't think they're on the walls. No, they are on the walls. But we'll be able to get our melee spiders out, our melee cavalry, and deal with those archers that are hitting us with the missile fire over there. These guys are almost gone. Okay. And so let's maybe bring our missile cavalry down here, because they really look like they're going for the walls on this side. Okay, these guys are going to flee. All right. Ooh, we lost on top. That's not good. Now, if we can just get through those spider riders over there, we'll send these guys out and see what they do. Okay, and we'll get reinforcements up there on the walls. Okay, these guys are about to flee. should be winning the fight down here. Okay, these guys are faring better, and now all of their units are kind of clumped up right here, and the archers are going to have a nice firing arc into all of this. Except now it looks like these guys are going to flee too. That's not really how I saw that going. Okay, let's back off here. Come on, can we get these guys through here? I think maybe we need to take one unit of spiders. Maybe both units of spiders. And get them on these guys over here. And our little goblin spear unit should be able to take the spiders, no problem. And now we'll swarm this guy. Okay, and what's happening here? Are we winning or losing? Okay, and we'll fire that way. Are we going to lose this? Is that what's going to happen here? We shouldn't lose this. These guys are still fighting up there. These guys never came over here to reinforce. They got stuck. Okay. Okay, run down the Night Goblin archers. Alright. Really not much use in deploying the fanatics here. Okay, Skunk is shaken. So we're winning this combat. So let's get our general out and just have this full strength unit fighting him. And we should be getting the upper hand more or less across the battlefield. Except for out there. But over here, we're winning over here. We're winning up here on the walls. I mean, pretty close. Let's get these guys over here to help out. Alright, here we go. Yeah, okay. Now we're starting to win. All we gotta do is get Skunk. Once Skunk goes down, this battle will be pretty much over. Alright, those guys are gone. Suppose we can get these guys off the walls. Okay, let's get a charge with our general here. And let's get these guys over here. They're probably never going to make it that far. He'll probably flee before they get there. Okay, we got these guys up here. Let's get these guys over this way. Take out the rock lobber. Alright, let's get the melee spiders to charge in the skunk. And let's send reinforcements this way. Let's get these guys down. Come on. There we go. That was a little closer than I like. It seems like it's easier to win against all the regular orc boys than it is than the night goblins. All right, you can go ahead. We're going to take the money. And where's this at? Okay. Well, let's fight this one too. Let's just do it and get it done. And I think this time, if there's 3 siege towers on a side, we'll just focus on... Well, no, never mind. They're all in the middle. And that's actually kind of nice. Okay. So we have 1 gate, 2 gates. We got 2 gates. 1 on each side, but they're all over there. Okay, and just like last time, we got a bunch of night goblins. Let's stretch these guys out. Got our archers. Get skirmish mode off. Now, let's see. I'm almost tempted to come out with like 1 unit of goblins to kind of lure the melee cavalry units into range, and if we put the archers over here, they'll just get picked off by the archers. But then again, at the same time, let's see, which towers can we realistically kill? We can kill that one, probably kill that one, probably kill this one, and we can kill that one. So that means this one and this one are going to make it to the walls more or less straight in front of the wall. So let's reinforce those areas with night goblins, 2 units of night goblins. Now over here on this side, let's do night goblins, regular goblins, regular goblins, regular goblins. And then now we'll do some night goblin melee units on the rest of the walls. Let's wedge these guys. I don't think these guys need to be away in the corner. Nothing's going to go over there. Can we get these guys here? Yeah. Now let's get one more. Like, what happens if I do this? Yeah, see, that gets them like all smushed in there tighter. All right. And let's see. I guess we'll come out this door with the archers. And we're just going to leave the cavalry in the capture point with this unit of goblin spears. And then our general and this other goblin spear unit can come here and they can reinforce wherever they need to. All right, here we go. Let's come out with these guys. All right. We can kill that tower, that tower, that tower, and that tower for sure. And then we might be able to hit this one. And yeah, these guys are going to come up here. That's good. So they're going to get hit by a lot of missile fire. And I think maybe we just want to hit the goblin archers in the back and let our missile units take care of the cavalry here. Looks like we're going to need to bring this guy over here, and we might need to bring the general too. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's bring 1 unit of spider cav. Because now these guys aren't taking fire anymore. They're going to get through there. Okay, let's see. Let's fire on... Oh, I guess that one. Okay, and we'll fire here. And now we need to play tag out here with our missile units. Put guard mode on these guys. Okay, now the big threat is really the orc boys, but let's focus on the ones that are farther out. And let's see. Here's orc boys. Oh, they're gonna catch us. Okay, and how are we doing over here? What can we hit with these guys? Yeah, we'll just fire like that on the wolf archers. And let's see, these guys, what are they firing at? Firing at those orc boys. And I guess that's still fine. Whoops, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't get caught. So the AI is not so clever. Chasing our units out there. And let's see, orc boys. And how are we doing over here? Where's our gate at? How come I can't get the pop-up? Okay, so the gate's almost gone. Now let's see, let's fire on these guys. Okay, let's see, tower, we'll fire on them. And we'll fire on them. Nope, 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 no, don't get caught. And where's our melees? Alright, these guys are losing, so let's get these guys up here. And let's get these guys in here. And let's get these guys in there. So that's a lot of goblins. Okay, they're not going to lose that part. Okay, and these guys are going to be outnumbered. And in fact, what we'll do is we'll just bring these guys over this way like that. And now we're going to come over here and we're going to put the pressure on their goblin archers. Although it's not like we really need to. We are doing just fine over there. Okay, so now these two can get these guys. And these two can get those guys right there. Okay, so now we'll just charge into the archers, and that'll be it for them. I think we might want some spider cavalry over here. And we are going to pretty much win everything up here. And the spider cavalry. Okay, let's come over this way with them. Go. Alright, so these guys are going to be gone. Let's fire on these orc boys now. And then these ones. These guys are taking lots of fire. Alright, now let's get in here. And take out their general. Okay, these guys are going down. All right. So really pretty much in this battle just kind of run around out here with the spider cavalry and keep all the AI units just tied up in missile fire. And then just swarm anything that does make it to the walls with goblins. And there we go. Okay. So we get to keep that settlement. And we really got to get some income, and then we got to get some public order buildings. And after we get the public order buildings, I think maybe we need some money buildings and just one settlement to recruit out of should probably be sufficient. Okay, that's going to be it for this episode. This was a long one. Thank you for watching, and check out the next one because we're going to get the Southern Badlands. And have a good afternoon.